it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Hello, how's everybody doing? Koyo will be joining me on the mic, but he had to go run and do something very quickly, so it'll be me solo for a minute or two while he comes back. But in the meantime, oh, Koyo's already here. Let me unmute him. All right, that was perfect timing.
I'm extremely fast at what I need to do.
Quick reminder before we jump into the actual sets. We, of course, have a matcherino for this evening. Please claim the codes. The link is in chat. You click it. Click the blue claim code button. Put free money into the pot. You can also visit a link to Pizza Hut, and that puts more free money into the pot. It's super easy. So if you haven't already, click the link. Take it to this page. Click that both blue buttons, the claim code in the upper right-hand corner, and the visit link. And yeah, it just helps a lot.
Every amount matters. It all goes to the gamers at the end of the night, and it's just a nice little thing.
That is true. Oh, I see them. I see them coming through now. Let's go. We're almost done with these. We're gonna be transitioning to Rising.
Yeah, very soon.
Yeah.
The 14th is when it.
Is
it when it comes out, or is it when it comes?
It comes
early
out.
access?
It comes out on the 14th. So I am gonna run it on the 13th for early access.
Nice.
Because why not? There were enough people, and I think with promoting it and stuff, we'll get an interesting bracket. It does mean it's gonna pretty much only be PlayStation players. Since that's the only early access, but
oh, I forgot about that. That kills me inside now.
it's the day before the official launch, and I to be honest, I can't imagine very many people coming out for a normal Granblue the day before Rising drops. So we are on the 13th, so 2 weeks from today, we're going to have our first Rising bracket. Signups are already open. They're in Discord. And if you go to the scheduled channel, you can see them.
And considering how the beta bracket went, a lot of people had fun. We saw so many people just turn up just to check things out. I'm honestly really excited to see how the early brackets are gonna go for this too. Man. We've been excited for this game for so long, and now that it's finally about to be out, it's just it's so surreal in a way.
I'm very, very excited about it.
So excited.
All right, so we have them in here. We got Makouna on player 1, Nunda1 on player 2.
So then this should be Yuel Eustace, if I remember correctly.
I believe so, yeah.
Eustace.
Yeah. All right.
Let me know how the sound is, chat.
So, normally we don't see all too many UL players. Makouna has kind of come back multiple times to just be that UL that we have in these brackets. Has been learning a good amount, and I've actually been just keeping track on them. They're doing pretty good. They're getting better combos, doing better with their neutral, keeping stance in mind a lot of times.
Nice.
So I'm really enjoying how they play.
How does this matchup play, Koyo?
It's honestly just generic rushdown zoner.
Okay.
But Eustace can actually just change it up very fast, and because of that, it makes the approach a bit weird for UL. Just because there are times where Eustace is just gonna run up like that, but Makouna was ready for it, getting this nice combo now in the corner. So already can see a little bit of that, but now
Stantec. Oh, that's gonna be massive. Detonates the grenade for the full combo.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage too. Oh, just mash. Okay. Playing a little patient.
Oh, nice spot dodge there.
Yep, but it's not very punishable. The 236L is like very fast for recovery.
Oh, the grenade stuff the EX flip back. Oh, there should be a punish.
Yeah, that's a big.
No,
didn't far or didn't even special cancel.
I thought we might see a rush to try and continue the combo.
Possibly, but
yeah, Makouna immune to chip because overdrive is on the table.
Yeah, but has to watch out about any single button. Has so little life right now and barely any OD left too. So time is just not even that good. And
yeah,
nice 2H right there for the anti-air.
I liked
was a little stuck there.
Yeah, I liked the patience. Like it showed like a good handle on how much time was left. But eventually, you're gonna try something right, and Nunda1 was just ready for it.
I really like that. Knowing how to get the plus frames with the backflip into
counter hit overhead. Or mid rather.
It's a mid, but it looks like an overhead.
Yeah.
Everyone gets caught up by that at some point. The pressure's going pretty nicely, going back from the stance.
That is plus, right?
It is plus, but there's like a large point that you can kind of just press on it, but it will low crash.
Okay.
So you have to be mindful and like press like something that's not a low.
Nunda1's been letting the spot dodge rock a lot. I'm curious to see if we're gonna see Makouna try and bait it at certain points.
Nice, just one more hit. Even throw will do it, and just the 2M counter hit right there.
Punishing that spot dodge. Oh, nice.
Ooh, okay. Catching the spot dodge like that with the backflip there. Just a little mash out, not gonna be stuck in the corner. Ooh, red rat race. I gotta worry. Oh, but it's gone now.
Oh,
Ooh,
Rush
tried to get
actually
around
caught that?
Yeah, it was just a little close, so the proximity finally caught it. Ooh, okay, Rush, continue your turn, but oh, there's a little DP. Makouna in a pretty decent spot, still had to worry about chip.
Nice, wait, that was like max range on that button, I feel like. It's alright, spoil the good ones.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
That mash came out?
Nice. Just a little further pressure, kind of moving in and out of the distance, making Nunda1 want to press something.
Battle 1, engage.
Oh, big counter hit.
Yep, getting stuck by that bomb again. Nice. Keep pressure in their face. Nice.
Stagger.
Ooh, and gets the good confirm, but oh, because they used the 2-2H, they couldn't continue that.
Yeah. Mashes out on stance.
Ooh, what a mash right there. Okay.
Yeah, Nunda1 is kind of saving in this corner. They can't really seem to get out. The first round that they took, I felt like it was because they managed to control neutral, but now it's just that caught. I thought she was going to be under it. That's unfortunate.
So she can't crouch when she's in stance, and there was too much time to get out of stance. So...
Oh, so you have to be crouching. It's not like... I thought she was far enough away that it was going to angle above her, regardless.
So, I think... Yeah, I don't think she jumps far enough back. She was just like too close early on, so you have to... you either had to space it out a little bit better, or you had to crouch under it. Getting the plus frame still. Man, Nunda1 is just scared to press. Finally using the rush to get out, but just continue with the plus frames. Oh, that was so meaty. That's really good. Gets it with that ender. Nice to meet. Stance 2M again.
Oh, the cross up. Let's go.
Yeah, yep. That's
None to
actually
one.
really good for none to one. They
Gonna
need
have
this
to
right
make
now.
something happen here. Oh, blocks
Nice
the
block on the
overhead.
overhead. You're gonna see an OD? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Spoils
nice
the
punish, but
punish.
didn't get it.
I feel like auto combo would have been enough there. Oh, tried to backdash.
I think they got far 5M, so they couldn't get auto combo. They had to cancel it into a.
Okay. I
Which
wonder
I think
if we'll actually see it.
Yeah, we will. So let's see. So I was thinking around here we'd get the OD. Yep. And then yeah, that's far 5M.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they couldn't auto combo. They needed to get like at the very least. I think even like 236L would have killed. So they just didn't special cancel.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. My goodness, great job for Makouna. I really like their style with how they keep their pressure and such, making sure to keep a good distance with none to one, making it so it's like you want to press, but you're like your range is at close range. Eustace is okay. Mid range, it's a little scary, and like the long range is like definitely like one of the better spots for him.
Yeah.
So just kind of keeping it to that close to mid range, to where it's like, oh, you're gonna be scared if you try to press something. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I do feel like none to one could have been a bit more aggressive pushing buttons to get out of the corner. I think, especially in that last game, Makouna was kind of getting away with murder with some of like the stances into weight and stuff. But I mean, a lot of that is conditioning, so definitely good stuff there.
It's also conditioning and knowing like when you can also just press on a UL going into stance. There are some things that's like, it's actually kind of fake. Like I think at one point I did notice they did 236H into stance. If I remember correctly, that's fake. Like you can just match on that. But a lot of people don't have like enough UL experience to like know that they can. So like eventually it just comes down to, are you experienced enough? No? Well, UL is kind of one of those characters that can run just run you over very fast. Like, most people just know she has a lot of plus frames, and that's it.
Versus Cagliostro.
Ooh. Okay. So we're going to be having RedMageSusie on the Djeeta, as usual, and Destin on Cag. We used to have, like, a decent amount of Cags running around our brackets, but now
we had a bunch. We had so many, and I have a feeling a lot of them will return, but I don't know if they're going to return as Cags.
Yeah, I'm also kind of feeling that. Cag did get some different changes in Rising that I know some people were not the biggest fans of, but even still, I think that we'll have quite a few players come back.
Oh, absolutely.
But right now, we are still having this version of Cag, and she's still a really good character, really fun, has a lot of those air stall stuff like that. Ooh, already a really nice combo.
All the way to the corner,
carry?
yeah.
Wow.
Counter hit overhead.
Man, this is... We're just like starting off, and it's already looking so good for Destin.
Yeah, I mean, barely 15 seconds off the clock, and RedMageSusie was in the corner. Oh, 7 letters. That is
perfect
rough.
already.
Battle.
Wow. Okay. That is a moment where you just kind of have to shake things off and like okay, first round.
There we go.
That happened. Ooh,
Fishing with that far medium. What a button. Safe jump. Oh yeah, gonna go for the 5U charge. Let's go. That enables Djeeta to do a lot of kind of little saucy stuff. Oh, nice shallow jump. Aware of the 2H. Tried to snipe a little bit too early though. Good idea.
Once again, now you have to deal with some of the zoning. The trap is still there. Nice block dodge. I thought that was gonna be a bit late.
Oh,
Yeah, straight into the
unfortunate.
trap.
Yeah, you're gonna
Now
get
the combo
juggled.
again. Watch out for the rock. Yep, continue the pressure at least a little bit.
Oh, nice Avare buttons.
Oh, now we got all the traps set up again. Now you
Watch
gotta
the
watch out.
overhead.
At least it wasn't counter hit. No full combo, but you're still not looking good.
Oh, that'll do it.
Barely caught. That
But you-
trap barely caught the pose right there. to
Yeah.
get the full combo.
Destin took the second round, but honestly, good stuff to Susie. Just like not letting, like sometimes when you get quickly perfected, it's really easy to kind of self-destruct, and I feel like that did not happen in this case at all. Like, took a deep breath, went back into the game, and it's like, okay, let's take a second. Are we gonna see a
Going back
character
to the room
swap?
for a moment. I think it's just more like, once again, take a breather, but I think Susie does have another character, I think.
Yeah, she's got a
okay.
Vira.
I did think about the Vira.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, so this is a
I kind of get it.
bit of a different
I
matchup.
feel like the air dash helps a bit, especially with like navigating around the traps.
The problem is going to be getting into the air dash. We're still going to have to find at least a way to either get the 5U or
Just
the
get enough
pulse
meter
sword.
to spend, but I mean, Susie already at 75% meter. She'll
Yeah.
get the meter soon enough.
Ooh, yeah, that's really good. Yeah, has the meter now as well. But so far, this is kind of playing really nicely with this Vira. Just kind of knowing their range on their buttons and doing pretty well with that. Tried to go for the throw right there, but not working out. And ooh, tried to poke, but the trap was right there. Didn't get the full combo, but just tried to mash on wake up.
Oh, nice DP.
Nice.
Yo, I hate that button, man. Damn, that's a stop sign. 3-prong stop sign.
Battle 2.
Yeah, that. Like, either for how long that button stays out, or just how big it is, that thing's gonna tell you to stop and
Oh, counter hit overhead all the way to the corner. Wait, is that 2H? Did she get up and mash 2H?
I think.
Yo, I respect it. That anti-air,
Goodness,
yeah,
I
dude, I
can't
told you that
believe
button's a
it.
problem, man. That button's toxic.
Oh, and the full charge rock. Oh, nice. The spot dodge. What a 5H, but even still getting caught just trying to run up. Destin taking it 2-0 over RedMageSusie. Man. Yeah, I do agree with like what you were saying before. Like, even with how the games have been going, and like sometimes it just felt like really fast. It felt like RedMage never really like just let go of their guard, just always making sure it's no, I can do this, I can keep up. Doing really good with their range, for the most part, doing good with their damage. Even like some of their Lumen setups with Vira was pretty dang nice.
Yeah.
It's just a few moments here and there that Destin was able to capitalize extremely well on. That's just like, yeah.
Vira's a newer character for Susie as well, so.
I wondered about that, yeah. Because I remember some of the Vira, but I couldn't remember how often they played it
I feel like
or when they started.
maybe it's not as new as I remember, but like compared to the Djeeta, definitely on the newer side.
Vira's only a couple months. Oh yeah, okay.
I do want to remind you guys before we go into the next couple of sets that we do have a matcherino. Please, please, please visit the link, claim the codes, do the Pizza Hut sponsor quest, help us hit our payment goals. I added a new one as well. So at 50, top 3 gets paid out, 150 top 4, 320 top 6, 660 top 8. You can find all of that pretty much outlined on the Matcherino page, but the most important thing you got to take away is claim the codes. Claim the codes, put free money into the pot, do the sponsor quests. If you're able to, consider making a donation, but yeah, at the bare minimum, just help us clear out all of these codes and just put some free money into the pots.
All I'm gonna say is we got a lot more people in chat than we do codes, so you know, it's the numbers adding up, and I think we could claim all those codes pretty fast if y'all just want to take a few seconds.
Blue
even
and Duke Charles? I don't know who Duke plays.
I'm not sure either. They actually just signed up today, even just sending connection tests, so this is our first time seeing them.
Awesome. Also, if you guys are in the New York area, just a heads up that we do have our offline coming up this Saturday. There's not going to be Granblue just because it's coming out next month. And we're running a mystery bracket instead, as we normally do every December. Normally it's just mystery, but we're adding a couple other games. But definitely come out, join the mystery bracket for sure. That's always a great time. And yeah, I will drop the link in 1 second.
Ooh. Okay, so also seeing what the chat's been saying. Apparently Charles is a pretty decent Percy player.
Nice.
That should be pretty fun to see as well. We normally don't get too many Percys. The only one that we've been getting recently has been Inspector.
Yeah.
And Inspector's been doing really well, like doing really good. Just great player, so I want to see if we can get another good Percy that can also just kind of show off why this character has been considered like really strong for the longest time.
Lord of Flames. Huh?
Yeah.
That torch of yours.
He's
Think you can light the ways
strong
in peace?
character. I don't think anybody can argue that.
Yeah, I still think like definitely at least like top 3 characters right now. Like
Yeah, in this
even
version
for
of
like the
game.
longest time. Yeah.
Battle 1. Engage.
And I'm not necessarily sure how he's gonna pair up in Rising, but I still think that character is pretty dang strong there too.
Yeah.
So great character to get into, great character to try and improve on at all times. But that's a really good confirmed. Let's see, just how are they gonna play it? How are they gonna try to even play defense? Right now, Blue's just keeping it. Oh, never mind. That's a really good hit to get out of the corner. Already back into the mid-screen. OD, okay. Good amount of stacks, just trying to get in slow.
Oh, tried to anti-air,
What a
got
jump.
counter hit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna kill.
No. Oh no.
Yeah, no.
I thought we were gonna see an animation for a split second.
Yeah, I worried about that too. Oh my goodness, the fireball's just clashing like that. No more stacks for Duke, so I have to worry about that.
Yeah, it doesn't have to worry about chip though. Unfortunate, it dropped.
But
Blue ran into it.
run
No.
up?
No.
I can't believe that. I kind of expected maybe a forward jump, but I wasn't expecting the run up.
No.
Oh no.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, DP. Well, not unfortunate for Duke.
No, definitely not. That's a good way to start off round 1. Right now, Blue doing a pretty good job of just keeping the pressure here.
Yeah, I mean, look at the chip too, right? Like, even if these throw techs, or even if these throws are getting teched, and Blue's just like only throwing out EXs every now and then, as long as you can keep Percy jailed in the corner where you can't just control neutral with those massive buttons, you're winning.
And even if you do tech, you still take like a...
You take a chunk, yeah.
Yeah. And so it's just every little hit matters here. And especially once you get those types of hits, once you can actually get them to like get antsy in one Red Rat Race just hits, it's kind of over.
Yeah.
Most of the time. But right now, he's doing a pretty good job of just bullying and getting out of the corner. Nice little hit there, but can't get a full confirm since he was in the air. Oh. Nice for Blue. Good match. Alright, now you're playing more at the Percy range, but ooh, the fireballs, you still got to worry about those, and now Blue's in the
Oh, the
prime
overhead
position.
into the combo, you're dead.
Yeah. Alright. Blue taking it back now, just getting the first game. Just like, you know, it was a little unfortunate in that first round, but, you know, I still got this. I still got this. Now I'd win. Starting the pressure. There's the DP. Not going to let you run off with the pressure right there. And, ooh, that's a really nice hit. Plus frames. Okay, good jump out for Blue here. That's the corner pressure again. Keep it going. Nice throw. Not tech this time. Do the pressure. Throw again.
Yeah.
Street Fighter, go for the throws.
Yeah, nice TP. Had to get out of there. Plus frames. Mash!
Oh, you mash! Okay, OD on the blue bomb.
I like the opportunity to pick up stacks as well. Kind of allows Percy to actually fight back full screen against those fireballs. Oh, you're dead.
What a reaction super right there.
Oh, that was
Very
not a
nice.
reaction. No way. That wasn't pressure. That was a Dragon Ball super. I believe, in my opinion.
You know what? Fair enough. I'll take your word on that.
You can't. It's gonna blow.
Right, jumping out, but now you're letting Blue go back to full screen. You're not gonna really get a charge that fast. Once you get back into this
Ooh, the command grab.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, just gonna get a quick knockdown into a charge.
Good mash right there for Blue. Trying to stay in that far 5 heavy
Yeah,
range.
I kind of want to see Duke start frame trapping a bit more. Like, we're seeing Blue kind of be disrespectful with his mashes a lot. And I think if Duke just starts stuffing 1 or 2 of those, we're going to see the tide of the set change entirely.
But even still, I do think that Duke is doing a pretty decent job considering...
Oh
most
yeah,
of the
I definitely don't
matches
think
from-
he's playing poorly. I'm just saying that would be the first thing I would pick up. Ooh,
Yeah.
nice cut the backdash.
Yeah. It's more the fact that every time that Blue does get these mashes that are a little bit disrespectful, as you mentioned before, the amount of damage that Blue is getting is like very small, but the times that Duke is able to get a big punish on it, it matters so much more. So it's like, even if you're just like, okay, they get a little mash here or there,
Yeah,
I
but
can just make up that amount of damage.
those little mashes add up over time.
But I do like
Oh,
what
we're gonna cash
Duke's
out?
doing here.
This?
Yeah,
No.
it might.
No, yeah, no animation.
Wow, let's go.
Oh, the hard read. That was clean. 1-1.
Yeah.
Believe
There
in
it is.
victory.
Duke pretty aware with their command grabs. I think you've already seen like 2 or 3 of them like land into really big damage. So, yeah. At the very least, even if Blue's getting some of these like little mashes, like Duke is doing a good job of just being aware with their pressure, just going in at the correct times. But man, once Blue gets the pressure going, it feels like hard to escape at all times. But DP coming out, Duke fighting back, now back at the mid screen. Having to play at this distance, usually good for Percy, but still worried about Blue's projectiles and some of the faster buttons. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's really good here. Enemy off. Cross frames, jumping over the OD, and that's a punish.
Duke now turning it around onto that point.
Yeah. All right, adapting pretty well. Nice combo for Blue. Again, in this corner. See the pressure. Blue's not going for any more of the throws that we saw before. Never mind. There it is right there. And the pressure throw again. Nice. Continue the combo. One more touch is going to be a kill, and there it is. Into the super. That perfect? Or did you take a little bit of chip?
I think there was a tiny bit of chip.
Yeah, there was.
Battle 3, engage.
Nice. Plus frames. Ooh, nice little way of sneaking in a stack and getting with the throw. Another stack. Yeah, Blue just being allowed to jump out in the mid-screen. Life is looking about even. But, ooh, that's a big hit for Blue right there. Again, in this corner, ashing out as well. Good amount of damage. Knockdown. OD, but does get stuffed there. Charles can still make this up a good amount right there with the overhead, but can't get the combo. Oh, and the sidestep gets stuffed right there, and now Red Rat Race is on. You gotta worry about the pressure. Nice DP. One good touch can be the end for both players, but there's the command grab that whiffs! And Blue takes it in a very close set, going 2-1 against Duke Charles. My goodness.
Yeah, it was looking pretty heavily in Blue's favor at the start, but I honestly thought it was going to go the other way towards the end. That was a fun set, yeah.
Yeah, just the jump out. The last few command grabs have been landing for Duke, just making sure that Blue was scared, but that time, fearless. Blue just decided to jump out, had the correct read, and won it right there.
We have now CharCharRealSmooth versus Inspector.
All right. So Inspector, as mentioned before,
Percival.
One of our resident Percival players, has been doing really good. Quite a few of our last brackets. Joined very late on to our brackets, but has been showing up and performing really well. And like, I'm very excited to see as well what they can do in Rising when that drops.
Yep. CharCharRealSmooth. Vira player is loves to command grab. You're going to see 5U a lot.
I have had the pleasure of meeting Char in person and also getting hit by that command grab. I'm still pissed.
Was that at Taku?
I think both at Taku and CEO.
Oh, okay.
Char's a great person. Love talking to them, but man, if I get hit by that command grab one more time.
Oh man. I know that feeling.
Know it all too well.
I do. Did command grabs in general or just a demoralizer?
Oh, of course.
Vira 5U, definitely not an exception to that rule.
This is why you should just play more characters with the command grab, Simpy. Just demoralize people.
No,
your
dude,
T-Hawk go hard, doesn't it?
It goes too hard. Like, people don't want to play with me afterwards.
Ooh, all right, getting started already for Char. Just kind of pushing Inspector around a little bit, but getting hit with the fireball gives Inspector enough time to get at least one stack. Nice jump in. I think there was an attempt of an anti-air right there for Inspector. Not allowed. Ooh, nice catch on the jump out.
Drops right at the end. That was actually a great reaction from Inspector there, just noticing that it dropped and immediately hitting a button for a pretty hefty punish and good positioning.
Yeah, now things are looking pretty bad for Char. And
are you dead?
With
no,
barely,
now you are.
But yeah. My goodness, Inspector changing the momentum incredibly fast, all because of one whiff DP in the combo. Yeah. Oh, nice mash right there. Yeah, Char likes to do that. A few buttons into 5U just to try to like catch you off guard and get the install. Inspector not allowing that. Ooh, nice button to catch Char trying to run up. Man, Inspector doing really good here, just using the full range of their buttons. Ooh, the safe jab! Catching the DP and Inspector in game number 1. That was so different from the first round. First round, Char was looking good, one mistake, and then it's like, oh, it's just downhill. Second round, it was all Inspector. Like, Inspector was playing extremely fast and extremely well. My goodness. Ooh, already starting off with the far 5H. Nice jump into the JU to get around the 5U from Char. Let's see, Char's not going to be allowed to go for their usual ways of getting into the 5U. Possibly just has to build the meter to go into install if they really want it. Oh, going into the OD actually. So just worrying more about the chip and possible extra damage, but my goodness, they're on a pixel of life now. And yeah, the rush from Inspector after that, just disrespecting any amount of plus frames or whatever. Just get in. Get in and get the kill.
Oh, nice sweep. Good snagger. Where's the command grab? Dude, I'd be so antsy waiting for it.
You would expect it from Char a lot. but
100%.
It's already been stuffed a couple of times, so I'm expecting Char to be at least a little bit more lenient about.
See, that's what I'm surprised about. Like, at least in the history that we've seen for the online brackets here, like in general, just when you think you've commissioned the command grab out is when it comes out.
Nice DP right there. Not getting the second tap. There it is.
Oh.
Now with the install. Already looking a little bit better here. Nice. Once again, the frame trap.
Ooh.
You
Wait,
right
that
there.
counter hit? Damn.
So yeah.
Into the throw.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, Vira is just... Once she gets that install... True anime
like
character, man.
I feel like it's not even just Vira. Like Char, I feel like the moment they get that install, it's like a confidence booster for them as well.
Well,
Like,
yeah, I mean, her playstyle changes, right? Like, her movement and everything becomes unique in this game, like, entirely. There is no other character that can move the way she moves once she has that install. And if you vibe with that, it definitely enables a lot of stuff. Oh, that's going to be a huge punish, though.
Yeah, really nice back shift right there. Continue to throw the fireballs. Wake up into the super. Was that a safe jab? Yes, it was. And Spectre now takes it 2-0 over Char.
Yeah, safe jabs. I see some people saying they're new to the game. Safe jabs are definitely a thing in this game. They're quite important for your Oki and just recognizing those situations. Coming from other fighting games, sometimes you can kind of like react to a movement and be like, I got him, only to get got, and chances are those are safe jabs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they've changed in Rising. I was playing Zoe, so I was kind of just like learning new setups and stuff. So I didn't really kind of play around with like bub safe jabs and stuff. So I'm not sure if they're all still there, but I know that the main Granblue Discord for sure has resources that'll help you figure those out if you're looking for them.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, that was a pretty intense set. Spectre doing a really good job there.
Yeah, CharChar not out. Gonna play none to one on the loser side. The winner of that is gonna play Destin to make it into top 6. So we're only streaming top 6 today because the bracket's a little bit on the smaller side, which is to be expected with Rising coming out in 2 weeks. Pretty much like... Oh, we are, though, that being said, going to run an early access bracket on the 13th. So Rising drops the 14th, but if you pre-order the deluxe edition on PlayStation, you get access 3 days early. And so instead of just running another Granblue bracket, we are going to run a Rising early access bracket. If you want to sign up for that, if you're getting it on PlayStation, you can hop into our Discord and you'll find the link in the calendar channel. You can just click the bracket name and it'll take you there. But yeah, so where are we? Winner semifinals. Before we head in there, I do want to remind people that we have a Matcherino for this evening. The link is in chat. ! Matcherino works on every service we're streaming on. Works on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, everything. Please just visit the link that it puts in chat. It'll take you to this page. Click that blue claim code button to put 25 free cents into the pot, and then click that Pizza Hut visit link button to put 30 free cents into the pot. It really, really does add up. And yeah, just help us make the pot as big as possible for these gamers. If you're able to, consider making a donation, but at the very least, help us claim those codes. It doesn't only help Granblue, it helps all the brackets we run, and we run a lot of tournaments. Oh, also, I should be mentioning this entirely because new people are jumping in. So we are starting about a month after Rising drops. We're starting something called Adaptive Flow State. It's going to be alternating between Uni 2 and Granblue Fantasy Rising, but the idea is that it's an exhibition, a mentor-student exhibition series. So 2 students are going to come in. They're going to play a 1st to 5 against each other. Then they're going to take a break. They're going to go sit with their mentors. They're going to get advice, and then they're going to come back and play another first to 5. I have a write-up that does a better job explaining it. But the idea is you know who you're playing. You know they're a similar skill level to you. You prepare with a mentor. You play one set. After that set, you take a break. You get some advice from your mentor. You come back, play another set, and you try and make adaptations just to kind of help you learn. It is, it's not locked to absolute beginners. You do not have to be an absolute beginner. You can be a veteran player trying to learn a new character or trying to learn a new matchup. The only requirements are 1, that you have a mentor, and 2, that your opponent is somebody of similar skill level. As long as you check those boxes, you are free to enter. I'm going to be opening up the Adaptive Flow State channels on December 14th when Rising drops. And that'll have like all the official information. It's going to have applications to be a student or to be a mentor, and then it'll add people to a database, and you can use the database to try and find people to play with. But I'm very, very excited for that. We're going to start with it being monthly for each game, so every other week we'll have an adaptive flow state, and if it does well, people want more, we'll run it more. But I'd rather start it at a lower cadence and up it than the reverse. But I see that Senpai and Blue are in here, and I've been talking everyone's ears off, so let me give them the go-ahead.
Yeah, as Impy was saying, be excited for Adaptive Flow State, but also be excited because now we got another game being Senpai and Blue. So, Blue we saw before, great Eustace, but Senpai, a name that always pops up in our brackets.
Dude, Senpai has won so many of these. Senpai, I think, is one of the most winningest entrants. Like, full stop. Yeah, definitely up there. Senpai,
yeah, probably.
Senpai,
they've
Zerom.
So
yeah, exactly. Senpai, Zerom, and oh my god, why am I blinking? Zom. Those 3 are probably the 3 most winningest.
Yeah. You have a few that have like also like some pretty good percentage, I guess, for the amount of times that they've joined. But for the amount of times that Senpai's joined, their win rate is extremely high. Like, I want to say like almost at the very least like 30-ish brackets for this type of stuff. Right now, Senpai already doing a pretty good job keeping their zone with the Metera. Nice catch right there into the super. Getting the animation too. That's near death, but now just chip. And yeah, Blue just getting caught by one of the arrows.
Battle 2, engage.
Nice. Going in pretty fast. Already changing up the pace a little bit with more zoning last time, and now already just trying to get in Blue's face. Getting up the butterflies. Continue the pressure. Ooh, nice roll. Red Rat Race. That's a really good hit for Blue. So taking further to the corner, back shift. Nice sidestep, but not enough. Butterflies are out again. The mix, the empty jump into the low. Still we're having to hang on, but pretty low on life right now. Beautiful anti-air. Oh, messed up the combo.
That's rare.
Yeah, very rare for Senpai. But still in a pretty decent position.
Yeah, Blue is probably going to want to try, if possible, to find a spot to overdrive, but it's so hard, right? Like, even at full screen, like, Metera can just harass you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. Even though Eustace has some pretty nice projectiles, like, it's possibly like, oh, I can throw a projectile, maybe use some of the block stun to go into OD. Metera also has projectiles to kind of counter that, too. Start with He's just getting stuffed. Again. Ooh. Nice roll, but still getting stuffed for it again. Okay, this is your opportunity. Start the pressure. Nice catch on the rush right there.
You can't hide.
Ooh, nice counter hit.
Yeah, but can't get the full combo.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, as long as Blue can just keep Senpai jailed,
That's the problem.
Like that's the main thing. But
That's the hardest
Senpai,
part.
one of the things Senpai's so good at though is leveraging that Zephyr just to get out of the corner. It's those of you who don't know Metera's unique. It's kind of that little air dash. It's not quite an air dash. It feels more like an assault if you've ever played Under Night.
Kind of just a fast forward-moving double jump.
Yeah. And it's really strong, but if you just kind of mindlessly use it, it's pretty easy to snipe. Senpai, however, definitely not mindless. That is not a word I would use for Senpai as a player at all, and can leverage it very well just to escape tricky situations.
Especially considering, in general, Senpai's defense is extremely good, and Senpai is extremely patient as well. So it's like, there's moments where it's like, okay, I'm waiting for this effort, it's just not coming out, and eventually you just think, okay, fine, it's not going to come out. That's when...
Nice mash.
That's when you get caught by something, and that was actually blocked as well. Still though, Blue with a large life lead.
Butterflies menacingly approaching. Oh my god, Blue walked himself into the corner. No.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's actually really bad.
Zephyr into the low. Both butterflies set.
It's running through with Blue, but even still.
Yeah, Blue has the life lead, but yeah, if I'm Blue, I'm gonna take my time. Never mind. I was gonna say let that overdrive rock. Know that you can't get chipped.
That's not
Nice
really
roll
working
forward.
out anymore. Nice with the throw. Blue gets around.
Blue on the board.
Battle 3, engage.
Senpai already starting off the pressure really nicely. Nice sidestep right there.
Nice smash from Blue.
Yep. Back shift. Oh, a little trade right there. Still. Oh
Nice.
no.
Into the reset.
Yep. Butterflies still kind of holding you down for a moment.
Empty jump into the low. Not going to be able to kill here. You're going to hit the combo limit for sure. Just going to opt to drop it before that.
Yeah, and once again, the empty jump. Senpai takes it 2-0 against Blue. Man.
Yeah, we saw some good stuff from Blue, but Metera, she's a Guilty Gear character, man. That's what it, at least, like, that's what it looks like when she's just in the corner running her stuff. I think it's sick, personally. I'm a Metera enthusiast, as I feel like most of you who watch these brackets know. But yeah, Blue not out of it, just on loser's side. So there is a very good chance, actually we will definitely see Blue again, because they fell into loser's quarters. So we will be seeing Blue again for sure. But before that, we're gonna see Nekotech. Nekotech versus Inspector. So this is gonna be another Metera. Oh, we just got a $10 donation, I think. Let me see.
I think we just landed at $10 in the match arena.
Why? Every once in a while, sometimes it gives the total value, but it makes it slide in like it's a donation.
Yeah.
I don't know why, it just throws me off. All right. Nekotech already in here. Inspector. Let me grab them.
But you know, we were already talking about the Matcherino. Might as well continue talking about it a little bit more. You know, we still do have Matcherino codes. We got 22 codes, and we have at the very least 60 people in this one chat on Twitch. You know, it works in every single chat. You can just go into the chat, hit ! Matcherino. It works in every single chat. You send yourself over with the link. You hit the claim code button. You sign into any of your socials. You put some money in the pot. It's that simple. You can even hit the Pizza Hut little ad. Just visit the page. You don't even have to really let it load. You can literally close it at the moment you press the button. And it still puts the money in.
True.
That's a free 30 cents extra. So please, do claim the code.
According to my stream, I've definitely claimed a code.
Huh?
I'm just not in the top 3 code claimers. I can't do Pizza Hut because I already claimed Pizza Hut on one of the ones for the live this weekend.
Yeah, the
On
sponsor
this
quests-
account.
Sponsor quests are usually just the once only.
They're one and
But-
dones for the most part. Unless you happen to have multi-accounts for visit links. But you didn't hear that from me. You didn't hear that from me.
Just you know, it's just a little thing over there. Don't worry about that one. I can't lie to the people, Char. I can't do that. Okay, maybe I can, but I won't do that.
Metera versus
All right.
Percival.
But now, seems like our two players are ready. We're going to be having Nekotech and Inspector. Nekotech, our other Metera player.
Yeah.
Battle.
Also, a really strong Metera. Does a really good job. A bit more aggressive than Senpai. As mentioned before, Senpai's defense is amazing, but I feel like Nekotech's offense is possibly even better than what Senpai can dish out. Just sometimes on the defense can be a little bit wary, but okay, the OG right there. Just, yeah, once again, trying to be very aggressive even on their defense. Inspector puts him into the corner. The OD comes through.
Oh, nice DP. Still definitely an uphill battle. Although Percy's damage can definitely make up for it with the right hits, especially in overdrive, right? You're going to get that extra damage. Your normals are now chipping. Inspector, though, playing it very patient.
Yeah, I was honestly kind of expecting maybe some point where... Oh! That's a really good
That's
hit.
death.
Oh! Yeah, that was a really, really meaty hit right there.
Yeah, that was
man.
super easy. I mean, you saw it. Basically, like, 2 interactions, and Percival took, like, 60% of her health bar.
Yeah, it's always disgusting to see how much damage this character can push out. And that is one of the nice things, like, for me, I was expecting Inspector to, like, try to go for a command grab or something, be a bit more aggressive, but Percy can just play very patiently, wait for your opponent to mess up, and then just deal a ton of damage, like, super fast. It's, like, one of the greater things about him, but still, you also gotta be wary about just not letting your opponent run over you. Gotta make sure that these moments you can just stop being patient, go in, and that's a pretty good way of starting it. Now in OD, doesn't have to worry about the chip damage, can get a lot more damage throughout, but still have to find the correct hit.
Yeah, Nekotech just going to keep Inspector out as much as possible. Try and clip away, just get some stray hits to get rid of that overdrive. Nice EXDP, though.
Yeah. Still needs to find something. Once again, not necessarily being the most aggressive, but nice catch on the mash right there.
Dude, I
Inspector
can't believe
up
that
again.
button reached.
Believe in
His
victory.
Percy buttons go crazy. They are
honestly,
so big.
I'm always just more of like, I can't believe the button didn't reach. Honestly, that thing, you could press that from the entire
Yeah.
screen away and I'd still expect it to hit.
That coupled with the hit confirm, though, that was...
Yeah,
That
that's
was
the
nice.
thing. Inspector has some of the best hit confirms I've seen on Percy. Like, some of his hit confirms are actually still like really tight. So like seeing it, it's like, man, you're just always ready.
Oh,
Trying to
nice
find a way
clip.
in, but yeah.
Yeah,
Now
you're
we
going to
set
get
the
butterflies out. Yeah, butterflies almost back.
Yeah, Inspector at least has a moment to try to get in, but just kind of taking it slow. There's
Caught
the
overhead.
step
We're going to drop both butterflies, yeah.
Ooh, okay, that's one way to get through the butterflies. Oh,
Mashed off the
you.
bow car.
That's big damage as well. Gonna be one more interaction after this.
Dude, Percy's so cool.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, just frame trapping with the
Inspector on
fireball
set
right
point.
there.
Let's go.
Yeah.
2, engage.
Inspector, okay. Really nice hit right there. Ooh, the gas tech right there for Nekotech, taking a huge amount of damage.
Oh,
Now-
into the meaty. Not
Yeah.
quite dead, no. But one more interaction you are for sure.
There's the OD, and then there's
And
the
the
chip.
chip.
Yeah.
That was pretty much checkmate, right? Like,
With no DP on Metera, not enough meter for OD, yeah. She has no reversal. So, the best thing you could have done was try to press a button, see about if they're going to press something that's just late. But, nah, that was pretty much checkmate. Good job for Inspector. Really quick match.
Yeah.
And it's honestly kind of interesting to think about. A lot of the time we've seen a lot of players against both our Metera players usually play it very quickly. I want to get in, I want to go do my stuff, because if I get too far away, then I'm just going to be in a really bad spot and then I'm going to lose. Inspector played that extremely patiently.
Yeah.
Like, just always waiting, just walking up slowly, just always being patient, and just got extremely rewarded for it. Like, as what we mentioned before, Percival damage extremely high. Of course, you're going to get rewarded for it, but even that, just always looking out for anything that they could do. Any small moment, it's like, okay, I could probably press a big enough button here, get a good confirm. Because once again, Inspector's hit confirms are cracked. And I think that's what really counts, is actually those hit confirms were just really nice.
Yeah.
Getting as much damage as you could for any punish. And then the moment that you have Metera in the corner, like, you can go for some of these bigger plays. But even then, just mostly playing to get the far 5H, just to get the most amount of damage off.
Yeah. I'm going to pull up the bracket just so we can see where it stands. So right now we're going to see Bloo versus Destin. Then we're going to see Nekotech versus Makouna. Then we're going to run up to winners finals. We'll see Senpai versus Inspector before finishing off losers with losers semis and losers finals and heading up to grands. I think, yeah, they're both in here.
All right. So Blue did make it, and now it's going to be Blue and Destin. So this is then going to be the Eustace and the Cagliostro. I almost said Charlotta. different C. Yeah. But now let's see. This it's always one of those matchups where I'm not always sure how things go, because there's a very small amount of Eustace players. The Eustace players that we have are really good and, like, always entertaining to watch, but it's not very common to see them around, especially against matchups like this. So for
You say that.
Eustace and
But you're still
Cag,
problematic.
I'm really wondering how things go. I think Cag is going to have to be a lot more aggressive here. You can't necessarily just use a lot of the lances to zone and such, or just try to charge up the rock. Well, I mean, I guess you can charge up the rock, because that should get through some of the projectile war, like the Blue's trying to do here.
Yeah, you gotta be smart about it. I don't know. I think what we saw of Destin is that they were pretty aggressive in their last match, right? Like, they were definitely letting buttons out. If anything, they seemed more passive than when we saw them earlier on stream.
I think it does kind of have to do with characters, because before we saw Destin playing a pretty good mid-range game using the lances, using the rock and such, but a lot of times you're not going to be able to get to play that with Eustace, but the moment that you get into these close-range interactions, that's when things can get a little bit better for Destin.
Yeah. We haven't seen any traps really set up at all, though.
Not too many, not yet. Setting up a trap in neutral is probably a little bit harder because of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some of these fireballs makes it just a little bit too hard to set up a trap in neutral, so you kind of have to set it up for OP and such. Yeah, trying to play at least a little bit of the mid-range, but still having to be wary about projectiles. And once that happens, Blue's able to kind of get a nice little combo for making you pull to anti. Good mash, but still, Destin pressing another button and getting the full combo here. Didn't get the full extension, so no trap setup. Teleport just to bait out some of the anti-airs, but ooh, nice move on for the side step too. Oh, that's down. And Blue already taking game one.
Yeah.
right now it's kind of a back and forth. Who's more antsy than the other? Just like, oh, I'm in the position just to make you a little scared. No, I'm in the position. No.
Are we gonna see a character swap or a color swap?
I want to say it should still be like Yuel. Oh. You know what? I'm all for it. You know what? I'm all for this.
Honestly, Yuel's not as popular as I would expect based off her character design. When she first came out, people were super hyped, and then she kind of dropped off. I'm not gonna lie.
She is one of the best designed characters.
Well, I mean, yes, you with your rampant bias, of course.
Extreme bias. But in all reality, I can't see why a lot of people wouldn't necessarily be too into her. Mm-hmm. And while I'm saying this, like, my goodness, who is already just going off.
Yeah.
Some of her options do feel a little bit limited compared to quite a few other characters on this game. Because for the most part, you only have 2-3-6 as most of your combo fodder or anything. The backflip is a little bit awkward to use at the beginning. The stance moves are really weird to kind of get into. And it's kind of feels bad moment whenever you get a combo and you're just 2-3-6 on cooldown. Because it's like you get essentially almost nothing for it.
Yeah.
So while this character, amazing design, extremely fun to play, like one of the fastest characters, so extremely good strike throw as well. She's a bit awkward to play, and it kind of makes people not want to explore her too much.
Don't move a muscle.
My goodness, is that really a kill? Yeah, I think that is. Never mind, I'm bad. My really kill score is even lower than before. Ooh. Now, all right, Destin actually can still bring this back. Just needs one good hit here. Nice jump over. The moment to block. Really dangerous here. Nice get the plus frames, but ooh, that's good. But still the plus frames. Try to go with the DP, but just whiffed.
Who's gonna take it?
Yeah.
Wait, do we have a?
The footwork of the father.
No, we don't. I don't know why in my mind for a split second I was like Eustace mirror. But
yeah.
That is not the case.
I wondered the moment that you said, "Wait a minute," I'm like, "Oh, he thinks it." But is none to one still in as well?
Nope.
Nope. Oh. Oh, but we actually have a different Yuel still in. So, you know, I'm always happy for that. Got more yip. If anything, I think Nekotech also has a Yuel's, like, as a pocket.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're both already in here. Let me give them the okay.
Oh, our gamers are always on. Like, always ready. That is one thing I really do appreciate. It makes things a whole lot faster, a whole lot smoother when they're already in the room.
Metera versus
All right.
Yuel.
So we got Nekotech and Makouna still on the Metera and Yuel. So let's see. This is still a pretty difficult matchup for Yuel. Character without a projectile to kind of fight at some of those further ranges, without any projectile invuln, so can't really approach all too fast. And while she does have some like nice buttons, not necessarily the farthest range.
True. I would argue though that Yuel is her own fireball.
Yes.
Unfortunately, you can get stuffed by other fireball.
Yes.
Believe in victory. Battle.
I've always pointed that out. Like that's one of my favorite things to say. It's like she is her own fireball that just loses to everything.
Nice plus frames.
That literal fireball right there, you know. Ooh, that's a good hit, especially close to the corner. Gets the full confirm.
Let's go.
A little drop at the end there, but even still, in a good position in bats, one of the issues. Sometimes the backflip can get stuffed by some of the farther range buttons, and Metera, all far range buttons, you know?
Yeah, I think Makouna was trying to charge up the
stance 5.
Yeah, the stance
just,
and it
just to get the
yeah.
just to try to get the plus frames. If you do want to do some of the backflip stuff,
Yeah, you're not going to be able to.
like this.
Yeah, you have to condition them first not to hit buttons, and Nekotech is just hitting button every single time that backflip comes out. Nekotech has hit a button. Nice.
Super. Yep. Because the 236 was on cooldown, so going into the super is your best combo right here. So now you just need one more hit, and that's a frame trap. Very nice. But you can actually still do the backflip. But you have to make it the EX version. The EX version actually has invuln. So you can catch some people off guard if you do the invuln and just kind of go through their button. But you have to be wary about that. Just make sure to use the EX, and a lot of the time people just think like, oh, I'm gonna have the backflip because I didn't use the EX too much. But you have to be wary still.
Nice mash out.
Both butterflies are gone now. This is your moment to walk up, at the very least. Nice, the X backflip. Oh, what a sidestep on the OD right there. Good job for Nekotech. Back into mid-screen. Not having to worry about chip still from Makouna, but still has to find a way in. The life lead is not on their side, but oh, the cross up overhead. Yeah, that button is very big. Oh no!
Yeah, I didn't actually have nice use of the rush. Just, I'm not going to hold that. I understand entirely.
The chip damage is now available. Oh! This is not going to kill. Doesn't have enough meter, but still. One more touch.
We wake up into mash. Let's go. Yeah, drop those butterflies.
Yeah, and try to go for the rush. Unfortunately, that's still a projectile. Really, really close round. Trying to just go with the rolls, but not working out. And anti-aired by the butterfly.
Ooh, into the reset. Let's go.
I thought that was
less a reset, more.
A nice reset.
Yeah. Nice patience.
Yep.
Yeah, because there's no dash blocking in this game, it can be quite strong just to catch somebody with a button while they're moving in, which is one of the reasons why it's kind of a pain to deal with zoning characters, for me personally at least, in this game. Yeah, you have to walk at them, which can be counterintuitive and somewhat frustrating.
Which is another thing that's like, I feel, as a UL player, you kind of have to like really think about. A lot of the time, for UL, it's just like, oh, you run to kind of close your gap because she's one of the fastest characters in the game. Her run speed is extremely fast.
Yeah.
So you constantly have to remind yourself, I cannot use my fast run speed. I have to just walk. And once again, without really much stuff to kind of get through a lot of the zoning, this matchup becomes really hard. Especially considering another thing. Yuel probably has some of the best jumping buttons in the game in the form of both 2H and JH and JU, but can't really use it all too well against Metera. So it always becomes like really hard battle. Just a lot of what UL wants to do, Metera just kind of stops until you get into a position like this in the corner. Since Metera has very little ways of getting out of a lot of pressure, you can kind of just roll through them, but it's hard once you get back into this position. Because even here, like that far 5H is not going to work. Even far 5N? Yeah, still getting stuff to the backflip and such, but yeah, once you're here, playing as UL, extremely difficult. Still trying to move up even slowly, but just getting stuffed by a lot of stuff. Ooh, that was a great R5M. Super.
That'll do it.
Nice. Great patience there from Makouna.
Battle 2, engage.
Okay. Yep. Using the 5M there. Just a little wall.
Nice, Makouna. Doing a pretty good job of pressing Nekotech back. Oh, never mind. Second I say it. I don't even know how that crossed up.
think that was Zephyr plus Roll. Going around each other. But my goodness, that's so much damage as well. And the Chim is not also going to be a factor. And Nekotech's not going to let you use OD. Ooh, back throw. Okay, OD.
Yeah, Makouna's gonna take their time.
This is just really tense for Makouna. They have to find their way in. Now starting to speed up at least a little bit. Not going to the stance. Yep, making sure.
Oh,
my
literally any
goodness.
touch and you're gone. No margin for error.
Still at least has the OD. Oh, that's a big hit.
No, the drop!
Yeah, that was too close to the corner. So you can only get that combo. Oh,
Reacted to the...
nice.
Yeah, they were waiting for Nekotech to hit something. Unfortunately, it was Rush, which is Strike and Blow.
Really unfortunate there for Makouna. Just the spacing was a little bit off, so couldn't get the full combo. It would have been a great hit to have, but with that drop, kind of sealed it better for Nekotech, but even still, Makouna doing a pretty good job fighting here. Nice! I sometimes forget how high that can go, like hit above for some reason. It's definitely not an anti-air, but it can just like...
Wait, that back shift was so clean!
Yeah. Now once again, still having to play at Nekotech's pace. Goodness, nice confirm right there. Good blocks.
Can just straight up stops it.
Yeah. She's her own fireball that just loses to a lot of stuff, but ooh, that's a good hit going into the DP to get the nice
Oh,
knockdown.
that's massive. You're dead. You're dead.
What a
1-1.
nice job from Makouna right there.
Yeah, counter hit overhead. That's what I'm going to miss in the next game. That does grip it down.
Battle 1. Engage.
But you play Zoe, don't you?
Maybe. I'm waiting for Grimnir. I'm waiting for Grimnir.
True.
I'm in the Grimnir waiting room. Oh?
Ooh, yeah.
That-
Side swap.
Damn.
I don't think there's any amount of protection for like cross up during that.
Yeah, there can't be. Unless Nekotech just let go block for a second, but...
I think you actually have to hold the block button there. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Makouna is just trying to react to button presses, but Nekotech's favorite way of getting out of the corner is rush, which is strike and gold, and so just getting stuffed in those situations. Ooh, Granblue handshake.
Nice. Oh, what a sidestep right there!
Yeah, you're dead.
No, you're not.
Not quite. Yeah.
Barely alive, but even still, anything that can just hit will go wrong. But even still, Makouna in a really good position. If they get a nice button into SSBA, never mind.
Because they can't be chipped, right? So you can theoretically just slowly walk in. Although Metera's projectiles do push you back a decent bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why you have to find a good point that you can also just use the roll. Even though, like, a lot of time it feels super unsafe because you can't get stuffed afterwards, like, you have to find a way to use the roll, the sidestep, everything to try to get into this character, but... The most dangerous part is actually just...
Oh my god, the butterfly detonation actually clipped it? That's unfortunate.
Rush to try to continue with at least a little bit.
Oh, jumps
that's
over the
big.
projectile. Nice. We're gonna get the knockdown here. Into the throw. Plus frames. Oh, into the overhead counter hit. You're dead.
Yep.
Final game, final round. Let's go, Makouna.
Goodness. They've really grown as a player.
Yeah.
I'm really happy about this.
Battle 3. Engage.
I'm really enjoying seeing like how they've made it through. Still got to play a little bit more patient though. Times like that, still a little scary. Nekotech getting a nice catch there. That's a lot of damage. Oh, tried
Counter
to go
hit.
for the tech, but no.
Yeah, the 7
Nekotech
letters.
ending it off. Yeah, with the perfect. My goodness, Makouna took it so far. Playing extremely well, extremely patient, but all it takes just a little bit, a few good mix-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was a reset right there as well. Yeah, then afterwards just catching once again, and my goodness.
That was a fun set.
It was very fun. I always I'll always love watching those characters. I played both those characters. I started off as Metera player, so I'm still...
that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Not at all.
That tracks. That tracks.
Yeah.
We are gonna jump up to winner side. I do want to shout out while I get our gamers in here that crossover has been officially announced. I've mentioned it a bunch, but it is like we started the social push with the trailer and everything. So for those of you who don't know, we run like a yearly regional in New York. It's a blast. It's a lot of fun. Granblue will be there again this year, as it has been the last 2 years. We're going to be running Rising. Like all of our main games, it's getting a minimum of a $1,000 pot bonus. So yeah, come out. I think it'll be a good time. Sorry, I'm trying to type and also shill at the same time. So it's taking a second. But basically, March 22nd through 24th, 2024, crossover's coming back. We're working with LP. We're going to be running 5 main games. We're going to be running Guilty Gear Strive, Granblue Fantasy versus Rising, Uni 2, and both Melties. So MBAC and Lumina as main games. And then for side games, we have confirmed Plus R and KOF 15. So if you can, come out to the city. It's a blast. We had some 6 sets last year. You can find them all on YouTube. I'll link to the YouTube because this bracket's also going to be live on YouTube immediately once it ends here, if you want to watch the VOD later. But yeah, please come out if you're able to make it. The sooner you register, the cheaper it is. We do have like early reg, regular reg, and late reg. So if you think you're going to make it, just the sooner you sign up, the better for you.
Oh man, I'm always still excited to hear more and more about crossover.
You need to come.
I need to come to it. I need to go. I think there might possibly be a way, but I'd have to look more into it. But for now, we're gonna be looking at winners finals with SenpaiSpyder and Inspector. Now, I think we've actually seen this match a few times in some of our other brackets.
Believe in victory.
And
This song slaps.
it's
So
hard. So let's see. Before I mentioned, Inspector plays the Metera matchup very patiently. And against Nekotech, as I mentioned, who has a more aggressive playstyle, can actually work a good amount. But Senpai is also extremely patient, not going to be making as much of aggressive decisions that could possibly get punished as hard. So might be a little bit like even slower now for Inspection.
Yeah.
Might even be harder to actually get some of those good cash outs. Oh,
yeah,
nice OG
overdrive.
right
Oh,
there.
immediately stuffs the rush forward.
Yeah. Ooh, and the Bokar. Getting pushed back so far. The life is super low, and even the OD. Honestly, almost any hit for Senpai is going to do it.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
LZP. Straight into the rush. Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Great
Wait,
job.
you died in those interactions? You died?
Yes, you died. You died.
Why
That
did you
character
die?
damage. That's it.
Oh my god, no.
He spews damage.
Dude,
and
my
that's it.
brain is actually like not processing the fact that you died.
First
I
damage
can't.
plus OD.
I
Honestly, I would
understand.
have expected like super and you died, but just kind of
I
like.
understand on paper the reason why you died, but the fact that it actually happened is still just wild to me.
This character's crazy. But my goodness, the Spectre's gonna have to bring it back again like that. But unfortunate, can't do it. A perfect right there for Senpai. Couldn't get into the OD this time. My goodness. Try to go for the plus strings, but not working out. Still trying to find their way in, going for small little dashes.
Nope.
Using the side step.
Ooh,
Nicely.
the air to air.
Oh, what a back shift to get around the overhead right there. Good confirm too. Back up a little bit and gets hit by
Into
the
the other
butterfly
butterfly.
too. Oh my goodness. Senpai already taking game 1.
Yeah, and Spectre straight into it.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Senpai's combos and confirms are clean.
Yeah.
Every
Oh,
time I
absolutely,
watch
yeah.
it, it's like so cool. Like, I know this character is like difficult to go against, like scary and everything, but it's just cool sometimes, you know? Like sometimes even I have to be like, nah, I just want to see this character cook.
Dude, I always want to see this character go. Everyone's got the same character select screen, man.
True.
It's mood to complain about characters. You can just pick them yourself.
It's true, but look, I already got a yip that captivated my heart.
Oh.
Still having to deal with a lot of these butterflies. Using the up arrows a lot more as well. When they're on cooldown,
I mean,
you can be more likely to jump because that's like the only thing I think that's air unblockable for her.
Yeah.
But considering that they're not the EX version, the time that you can is like super small. And most of the time there's a butterfly out as well to kind of cover. Senpai's doing a really good job of just covering all
Yeah.
Vector has to find a way in.
Yeah, has to
Where
find
is
a way
it?
in. It's just trying to go back to go forward, which sometimes does work, but I feel like Senpai's just so wise to that strategy that it's
I mean, that's basically the usual strategy everyone tries. So, as a Metera player, that's like one of the first things you have to learn to deal with. So, yeah, Senpai is already quite
dead.
used to it. Got another perfect. Senpai is already up 2 games now.
Believe in victory. Battle
yeah. The scary thing about Senpai too, Metera aside, also very proficient with Anre.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I've subdued the Metera. Now I gotta deal with the Anre. And there's no warm up period. Like we've seen Senpai just cold swap.
And it's like, as much as like it's hard for people to get experience on Metera, since there's like still only just a few of them that like play at this high of a level. There are no other Anre players other than like Senpai and Nekotech. Even Nekotech more just sticks to the Metera.
Yeah.
Like the only person you can fight for the Anre experience is Senpai.
Yeah,
And the
Senpai's
only time
probably
you're probably
the main
fighting
one.
it is
Shuabu was playing, but I feel like Shuabu's been on break for a minute. Oh.
Nice way to try to jump in. Back shift. Nice tech. That's actually so scary. I thought that hit for a second.
Knockdown, we're gonna get no buff. Okay. Air to air.
Ooh,
Into the
nice.
rush.
Oh,
Great
dear.
confirm.
Yeah. Spectre getting another round, but even still, just right now, Senpai just really looking good. Just needs this
Yeah,
one
what's
last
the
round.
mix at the end of this?
DP.
None. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just get me out of there. I don't want none of it.
Oh, they jump into the low.
Empty jump without even a butterfly out. Senpai's like super confident that it's just like, nah, I got you.
Yeah, Inspector is trying to bully forward, but like, you can't. You're just gonna get clipped.
Yeah,
like,
now
even
that
if you
chip-
trade, Senpai is... Yeah. It's a rough situation.
Yeah, especially there, it's like you're in chip range as well. You got enough meter for OD. Are you close enough?
Yeah.
The answer is usually just gonna be no. Man, Senpai just extremely dominant here. Already getting 3-0. Like, just... My goodness. That's... We mentioned it before. That's like, Senpai is one of the most, like... I guess meddled?
Yeah.
Guess
Yeah.
that's the correct word?
Winningest
Yeah,
is
the
actually
winningest.
a word. It is a word.
Is it actually a word?
Most
It's a word?
winningest, yeah.
I didn't know that was an actual word. I was like holding back from saying that because I'm like, I don't know if this is an actual word.
Winningest is a real word.
Huh. Yeah, there are
In
most
the
winningest
dictionary.
for the... That's so funny. There are most winningest player for a reason. Just
I don't
great
know.
player.
Yeah.
Just extremely good at both conditioning players, getting their setups correctly, making sure to always be in the right places. And, you know, even right there, you see them in top contributors, always making sure to hit the Matcherino codes. You know?
True. We only have 19 codes left. Please visit the link in chat, ! Matcherino on any service that's currently streaming. Click the link, it'll take you to this page. You can log in with any social media that exists on planet Earth. And then click that blue claim code button and put free money into the pot. I know the gamers would definitely appreciate it. I would appreciate it. Visit the Pizza Hut link as well. That also puts free money into the pot. But yeah, at a minimum, please help us finish those codes. Shout out to
Alright.
Pizza Hut for real. I kind of want pizza right now, but
Every time I see the little logo, I'm like, damn, if I could have a pizza right now.
they were giving out free pizzas earlier, I feel like.
That was Domino's that did
Maybe
that.
it was Domino's,
It
maybe.
may have been Domino's.
So this is
Still,
back
Pizza
down to
Hut
first
does
to
sound
2.
Yes.
So it's going to be Metera versus Eustace.
Eustace. So I wonder how this is really going to be going.
Versus
It is
Metera.
still a kind of a zoner matchup. Not exactly, because while Eustace can play some of the zoning game, that's more of like a... Like, this is an option I use if my opponent cannot deal with the zoning. Metera is one of the characters that just absolutely can. And so you have to play a little bit more forward, play a little bit more aggressive. And that's still going to be a bit of an awkward time. And this is another character without an actual full-on reversal, so that's actually going to be a lot harder to deal with some of the mix-ups from Metera. That is one thing that that Eustace does pass pretty nicely with the EX Fireball. Does at least get a bit of a moment to run up towards Metera. Even get through some of the other fireballs if the Metera player is not using an EX as well. This opportunity to run in just a little bit. Ooh, nice jump in. That race, there's the OD, okay. Now just kind of backing off a little bit. Nekotech with the life lead. He's gonna have to go in at some point, but oh, it's not looking good. Rat race right there, nice block on the overhead. Gonna go for some of these pressure resets, but Nekotech finally biting, but just not ready for Blue, and one more arrow is all you needed.
Battle 2. Engage.
Still trying to find their way in. Blue is not really getting all too much right now. Oh, what you're getting is counter hit, actually. Nice anti-air right there, straight into the super, and that's a game for Nekotech now.
Yeah.
Do you ever want to
Once again, back to first to 2, so Blue's gonna have to take 2 games straight. Still has to find a way through all the Metera stuff, actually get in. They even want a chance to try to take a game. Zoning is just starting back up, and Nekotech also just being a bit more aggressive now as well, just seeing that Blue's not really pressing anything. Just absolutely taking their turn whenever they can. Set up butterflies soon enough, but the rush actually from Blue just, I don't want to get bullied anymore, but still hasn't really found anything to hit Nekotech with, and yep, nice little confirm for Nekotech into the butterflies. Yeah, Nekotech now just 1 round away, set point.
Battle 2, engage.
That's not a done.
Alright. One of the first good hits for Blue this set. Just kind of being patient, but possibly a little too patient, just kind of letting Nekotech out of the corner for that. We've seen how the patience can work for quite a few of our other players, but Blue is just not really capitalizing on almost anything, just kind of being a little too patient. The moments that they try to press something, Nekotech already has a button ready for them. It's like now, I mean, yeah, you can just kind of throw this fireball, but... Oh? I mean, if Nekotech does get hit by some of them, that would really help, and the chip is also adding up, but even still, Nekotech does have the life lead.
Wait, her fireballs destroy Eustace's fireballs?
That's how a lot of fireballs work.
No, but I mean, it looks like hers are just, they hit more, so they just go through them. Like, they continue to travel through. That's what I'm getting at. What is going on?
It's just zoning. And eventually leads to the butterflies popping, and Nekotech takes it 2 over Blue. Yeah, it was just a little unfortunate. Blue never really getting an opportunity to do anything close range, and the times that they zone, it does often feel like Metera just has the better zoning capabilities, and in all reality, she does.
Yeah.
So it's really hard for that matchup, I feel. You have to find a way to really open up the Metera player when you get in, and if you can't find that way, it's really hard. Like, it's just not going to go anywhere. You're just going to get pushed back full screen again, and then the cycle starts all over again. So I think Blue was doing a good idea for being as patient as they were, but just needs to, one, make sure that you're being patient but you're not losing turns, and also just doing a little bit better on their mix, which is embarrassing for me to say, because like I know Blue has some of the better mix, and like I probably would never be able to actually outmix Blue, but even still, like against some of our players, Nekotech, Senpai, like you have to be on your game to mix them.
Absolutely.
Percival versus
It's hard to make them uncomfortable because they played the game a bunch at a very high level, and Granblue, I feel like, especially in this version, is a game where you're kind of like at the high levels, you're trying to just force mistakes, right? You're trying to force somebody to take a risk and then hang them for it. But it's difficult to do that if you're playing somebody who's more comfortable with the game than you are.
Someone who understands the risk reward to even fuller extent. Like, yeah.
That being said, though, Inspector is the one who sent Nekotech 2 losers.
Yeah, with that very patient playstyle we saw before, he was able to do that since some of the more aggressive plays from the Nekotech just kind of got them killed a few times, but right now, that aggressive playstyle is looking really nice, but oh, we've also seen this from Inspector a couple times. The OD into extreme momentum shift. But not this time. The butterflies do catch. Nekotech going to be taking the first round. Nice. No punish though on the 2U. Alright, and we can set up some more butterflies. Yep. Mix. Block both the overheads and now continuing it. Just needs one more hit. Even chip will work. And OD probably gonna be a little bit too far to really get it off. Oh, there's the OD. This time Nekotech not getting the sidestep. Vector still has an opportunity, but they have to play this perfectly right now. Only has a pixel of life to work with, even like a 5.
Yeah.
Kill, but
That'll do it.
Nekotech taking game number 1.
We did see Inspector actually pull off that robbery the first time they played, which was crazy. It actually broke my brain for a minute.
It's always interesting to see. Like Inspector, as a player, I feel like also just has a really good grasp on just like their nerves, just making sure to always stay cool.
They got the clutch factor.
Yeah. Which I think is also like another great thing of why they play Percival, because his character has a really good job of just making sure that they can come back from those types of deficits.
Yeah. They only gotta connect 1 or 2 times and you explode.
Yeah. The main issue is that a lot of the time for stuff like that, you do need some stacks on. Yeah. One of the best punishes you can get. But you generally need stacks for a lot of the stuff that you want to do on Percy, and in this matchup, you're not going to be getting stacks that easily.
We're seeing the exact same thing we saw before with Nekotech. People trying to react to Metera's movement only to get caught by the rush. They're doing a good job, like actually reacting to Metera trying something, but they're not keeping an eye on the meter. And there's a good chance when Nekotech's getting pressured that the mash out option is going to be rush. It's not just going to be like a 5L or something.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the only way that you can really get around that as well is by being very reactive and making a hard call. Because, like, if you just decide, oh, I'm just going to wait and bait it out, you're blocking it, that's plus frames. You have to sidestep it just so you can get around it, so it whiffs and then you get a punish. But if they didn't do the rush and you just sidestep, you probably get punished yourself. So it's a risk, but it's one that you probably have to
take. There's the overdrive.
Blocks so far. Does have stacks so they can use.
Oh my god.
Try to roll, but that OD is already gone now. Oh, that's a nice hit.
Has to connect with something here.
Oh,
Can
chip
get
is going to
chipped
be a factor.
No, that'll do it.
Oh my goodness, I thought they were going to try to go for an anti. I honestly wonder if that, they did like 2 5Hs. I feel like one of them was meant to be like an anti.
Yeah.
But this guy's just taking full advantage of that, getting the round. And now, in that position,
Nice Zephyr over the fireball.
Yeah.
Flanked by the butterflies too.
Yeah, the Zephyr is getting in with the overheads. That is another thing that's like also a bit punishing about playing like against Metera. A lot of times you're used to just like walk up into 1 to try like crouch block. Most of the time people are going to be pressing lows. Can't do that too much because the Zephyr is always an option.
Overdrive. You know what we haven't seen in this set yet? Man, yep, exactly what I was thinking.
We didn't even see it in their last set either. At all. Inspector...
Yeah, Inspector
really
needs to approach very slowly. Yeah, just walk up throw. Nekotech up 2-0.
Yeah. I kind of feel like, and I was thinking about this beforehand, Inspector's another one that kind of plays a little too patient, but it was working out, so I didn't really think too much about it. But a lot of the time, Inspector does a good job of making sure that Nekotech, like especially around the far 5H range, is just staying down, just not wanting to get hit by one of those big punishes. They could just use those opportunities to take an extra turn, make sure you go up, try to use the command grab. They aren't really taking too much of those opportunities, possibly in fear that Nekotech will get something big. But there it is. Ooh, that's actually really nice. Gets a bunch of stacks for it too. And now that OD is nearly gone too. Using even the meter to continue the pressure for the rush. Okay. Inspector changing things up a little bit. Using the fireball, keeping them down as well. Ooh, but don't have much health, and the chip damage is going to add up. Yep. Nekotech. That's one round away. But I do at least like a little bit of what Inspector was doing, changing up some of their pressure. Good DP right there. Not going to be blocking the Zephyrs all the time now. Now they're being a lot more aggressive. Okay. Yeah, catch the back shift with the throw. Really nice pressure. Keeping it up close. Using the fireball. Oh, nice catch on the guest tech.
Let's go.
Just needs one more. Goes with the OD. Chip damage is also a factor. No reversal.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Straight just chip him out.
Yeah, this
Nice.
is what I
Let's go,
wanted to see.
Inspector.
Okay, yep, Nekotech can be stuffing that. Not going to be allowing you to go extremely aggressive. You still have to be at least a little bit patient to try to get in, but that DP is a good place to start to get all those stacks. The stacks matter so much for Percy's game plan. Especially with the fireball that we saw before.
Yeah, Inspector a little too passive now, just getting thrown to hell and back by his own.
But once again, starting up the pressure, getting him out with the rush. Nice use of the plus frames.
Yeah, doesn't have to be cognizant of rush anymore because Nekotech does not have the meter for it. So Metera is going to have to hold all of this pressure. She's lashing out. Rush for the plus frames. Into the sweep low. Command grab, there it is.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, now you do have to worry about the rush. You do not have
shimmy?
fireball. Oh!
Is that it? Oh. Inspector on the board. I cannot believe he took that.
Oh my gosh. Who is this? Did you get your big brother on the stick? What happened? This is a completely different person.
It's the clutch factor. That's what we were talking about earlier.
For real? Just need to go down 2 games in order to just extremely pop off.
Sometimes that's what you
Oh
need.
my goodness. Just need a little bit of stress in my life, you know?
Yep.
Need my heart rate to go up a little bit, you know? I'll try to go for the DP, but not working out. Now that DP is on cooldown as well, so can't really get around the Zephyr too much. They're doing a really good job of just keeping them in the corner. This is another thing. I'm really liking how they're using the fireball a lot more now. Because if Nekotech ever wants to go for the rush, like we mentioned, the fireball will stuff it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, while it is strike and vuln, it is not projectile and vuln. And with the pressure that Inspector is also doing now, just trying to keep at a decent range. I think they could also do bar 5M and side step. I think I've seen a few Percival do that. But now, Nekotech's still in a good position, has the OD, doing a lot of damage to chip is also a factor. Ooh, one more chip, and yeah, just catches after the roll.
Nekotech once again on set point.
Let's see. Playing it pretty patiently right now, getting top at the 2U. DP, okay, now we get the stacks? Yes. Only 3 this time, not getting 5. Oh, the OD, okay. Nekotech being a lot more aggressive now. There's the rush, not going to be using our own OD quite yet, but Oh, tried to use the Royal Rush to get through.
Yeah, Chip is really rough here for Inspector as well.
Yeah, because of the OD as well now.
Yeah, because all the
just
normals
trade.
Chip.
Yep. That's going to be Professor Nekotech going 3-1 against Inspector. Yeah, the run back going in favor of Nekotech, just being a lot more, a lot better with their risk reward. Just, and even doing a really good job of just kind of conditioning Inspector, noticing the times that they were a bit too patient, taking extra turns when they wanted.
Yeah.
Like, it was really good. That's why I think once Inspector did change it up a little bit and was just like, no, I'm just not going to be as patient. Like, and I think it was also something that I kind of wanted to think about more when it was against Makouna. I think one of the best things that you could do is play very patiently and then explode with aggression, because like just changing the pace that fast is like really weird, especially for the Metera players that they're just not ready for that. Especially they're very reactive with a lot of things for our Metera players. Very reactive, or they're just trying to set up as much stuff so it's like, oh, okay, in case you do something like this. But like if you just kind of
Really? You think
instantly
reactive?
block.
I feel like they just have very strong game plans, and like they're just gonna run it until you stick a wrench in it, and then they'll start like adapting and stuff.
Also true.
But we're probably not going to see the Metera mirror. I'm assuming Senpai is going to hop on Anre. But
I have a feeling about that, yeah.
before we get into grand finals, I do want to make another call out to the match arena. We still have 13 codes left. We have plenty of people watching across all the different streams. Please, if you haven't already, click the link in chat, !match arena if there's not already a link in chat. It'll take you to this page. Click the blue claim code button, put 25 free cents into the pot. Visit the Pizza Hut link, put 30 free cents into the pot. It really does add up, and it helps us out, not only for tonight in this game, but just across all games.
All right. So we have both of our players here now. SenpaiSpyder and Nekotech. Both of our Metera players, however, as mentioned, I do feel like we're probably going to be seeing the Anre. I don't think we've seen a Metera mirror like in a while, actually, from either of these. But yeah, it is going to be the Anre and the Metera. We've seen this matchup a few times. I know that there was a point in time where Nekotech and Senpai could just they always met in bracket. So I do know that they've played this matchup a good amount, even not even just in bracket. These two closer friends and everything, so they've played each other a lot. Let's see. Nekotech doing a pretty good job of just kind of doing the jumping arrows to get around the beat driver. Ooh, nice jump back to get around the throw, and yeah, also getting around the OD right there. Nice, just keeping good pressure in the corner. Using the beat driver. Okay. OD coming out now for Senpai. Just kind of wants a little get off in the tool. Both now in OD. Neither player has to worry about the chip damage. And still just high in peak pressure. Still playing pretty nice with the zoning, with the beat driver and such, but ooh, does that actually cancel that projectile too? Wow. Senpai is out of OD. Chip is going to be coming back up, but still Nekotech almost out of it too. And 8 seconds on the clock. Oh no. Time is a factor. Nekotech needs a little bit more chip damage, I think, but Senpai's just backing away.
Yeah. Wait.
It was Senpai.
It was still pretty close.
Yeah, it was very close because I think they got like 2 5Ls in.
Yeah,
like the last second,
yeah.
so it was a little bit more chip. But Senpai just had enough life. But that is honestly a very rare thing. As slow as a game that Granblue can be at times, I rarely think we've ever seen like timeout wins in this game, in like any of our brackets. So it's very, very telling about how patient these two players are right now. Senpai not going to be opting to OD quite yet. We have seen Nekotech is usually really good at getting around some of these ODs, being very mindful of it. Nice throw right here. Another good throw. Ooh, that's going to be a kill. Super. There you go. Yeah, with the animation and everything. Senpai going to be taking game number 1 already.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Predictable. Spiral on radiant. Not today. Predictable.
I'm trying to keep Nekotech in the corner here, but
Doing a good job of it, to be honest. Like,
doing a good job, but hasn't really gotten all too much. Just trying to get a little bit of the chip, but the life lead still is going to be in Nekotech's favor, and you still have to watch out about a lot of these projectiles, even though
life
Spiral
lead
Spear does
is
go
now
through.
slightly in Senpai's favor.
Especially if they can hit a few more beat drivers, actually.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
just the one, right? Like, yeah, Nekotech content just to turtle.
Yeah, which is honestly usually strange. Oh, now that the OD is out,
Yeah,
it's
that's gonna be
matter a lot more.
yeah because of all the chip.
Yep.
Like,
So
look
we're
at
probably gonna see-
Nekotech just chunking from the chip. Definitely gonna have to be more aggressive. Is not gonna be able to just kind of sit there and just take everything.
Now, especially not once they eat that beat driver. 30 seconds left on the clock. Nekotech's gonna have to do something, but just kind of sitting here for a bit.
I mean, what you gotta be patient, right?
I'm not even sure what they pressed there after the clash.
Yeah.
I thought they would have gone for like OD after that clash, but no. Yeah, just holding on to all the meter as well, not even going for rush. Nekotech turtling a lot.
Does Rush take the meter immediately when you hit it?
To my knowledge, yes.
Because I know it's not striking bolt immediately. I think it's like frame 4.
I'm pretty sure it can get stuck and it just takes the meter.
Oh, nice neutral jump.
Oh, it doesn't spend meter till it's involved. I guess I made a mistake. I apologize for that. But oop. Nice OG there for Senpai. And once again, just kind of playing with this chip and just the beat driver.
Does he say huzzah when he does a beat driver?
He bite.
Sorry, I just heard it and now I'm not sure if I heard it correctly or incorrectly.
Okay, now with 100 meter, can't use OD, has already used it this round. 9 seconds on the clock. Once again, time is a factor. I think Senpai actually needs a bit more chip. Oh, catches with the beat driver, 2 seconds. Oh, wait a minute. The 4-5H into the super. Catches the super.
Oh, nice
The
spot
sidesteps it.
dodge.
Battle 3.
That was heads up though. Like, I'm gonna stop the timer with the super.
But also just a really nice spot dodge right there for Nekotech, just knowing that it was happening. But that's 2 timeouts that we've seen in this one set.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more than we've seen in any bracket.
Yeah. I also haven't seen Nekotech just like block this much, to be honest. I am used to seeing Nekotech, the one on the offensive, making other people block.
Yeah, as mentioned, Nekotech is a very aggressive player. Usually of the 2, it's Senpai who's a lot more defensive. But
This is still game 2.
oh my goodness, you're right.
Yeah.
Like, this match is so long.
Oh. Nekotech gonna tie it up.
Yeah.
1-1.
Yeah, the moment that they're able to get their hit, like, yeah, Nekotech can just immediately change the momentum. It's all about
Believe in victory.
getting the hit. They're not playing as aggressive as they usually are. And their way of being defensive is still a lot different than Senpai's, in which Senpai usually is defensive to try to look for the types of openings that they can get out with maybe a Zephyr or possibly find a little good mash. We haven't really been seeing that. And even for Nekotech, usually their defense has a lot more to do with rush to try to get through some buttons. We haven't seen that either. It's just blocking. My goodness, Nekotech is taking so much chip damage right now, especially because of the OD. Look at their health.
Yeah.
They don't even have a meter for OD themselves.
Down.
That's just going to be Senpai just kind of stealing that.
2. Engage.
Nekotech not really pressing on almost anything. Granted, the moments when they do, sometimes they'll be caught with like a beat driver because they're trying to go for like 5H, but honestly, I wonder why they're not trying to do like a Zephyr over like the beat drivers or anything. I wonder if the hitbox is just a little bit too high up or something. But even still, like they're just not really doing all too much. Finally mashing out of here, but even still.
Nice.
Good hit. I wonder if we're going to be seeing an offensive OD from Senpai at some point, or possibly just hold it for now. Okay, this is actually a good moment for Nekotech being able to just bully their way out of the corner.
Oh, nice.
Nice
The
hit.
far at 5M. Did that far medium button. It's long, man. You don't realize how long Metera's legs are because she's normally sitting with her knees bent. But, shades of Percival. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, not a lot of time either.
Yeah, 20 seconds left. Nekotech still has to do something. Senpai can just kind of hold back for a while now if they wanted to. Yeah, just catching once again with another beat driver.
Yeah, and we've seen Senpai is definitely fine letting it go to time, so if you thought that was like the most optimal way to take the round, for sure would have just like
Believe in
walking
victory.
back.
Battle 1. Engage.
It's even another thing. We're not even seeing like any side steps on these beat drivers or anything, or possible like roll attempts. Right? Like Nekotech is just block. That's another thing. Every time that there's been an attempt for a 5H mash, there's been a spiral. Oh, finally getting around with the Zephyr. Beat driver's now on cooldown. You still got that through the parry. Okay. I'm sorry, I was just a little taken aback. And oh, the OD's gonna be caught by a butterfly. Ooh, nice. Just needs a little bit more. Nice. One more hit for Nekotech. Oh. Whoa.
That's up
Okay.
to parry. Let's go.
Battle 2. Engage.
Nice. Yeah, just stuffing a lot of these parries now for Nekotech. Alright, Senpai just pushing Nekotech into the corner now. Once again, just kind of playing with this chip. He's not going to be letting you out of the corner anytime soon.
Yeah, just gonna jail. Yeah, he does say huzzah. I heard it loud and clear. Oh, that was a preemptive spot dodge.
Yeah, there's been a few times where Senpai can just go for those offensive ODs to try to just gain more chip damage. This time, Nekotech was ready for it. And that leads to this situation. And beautiful catch on the guest tech right there.
One more. That's it. That'll do it. 2-2.
Beautiful. I was wondering if we're going to be seeing some more of those.
Believe in victory.
Even though I've mentioned before, like Senpai's defense is probably one of the best like in the business. Has been known sometimes to try to go for some of those guest techs. So you can catch them off guard sometimes just by going for a run-up universal overhead. So I was wondering if we were ever going to see that from Nekotech. And right there we have. And now, Game 5, once again, looking quite like the same thing. Just Nekotech in the corner, just eating with a bunch of chip and a lot of damage. Just having to wait for a moment. There's a good match.
Wow.
Oh, but still getting caught now, and that's going into super.
That was one of the quicker rounds I've seen in this set.
Yeah, it only ended at 66 seconds left. Once again, finding your way in, bullying, and just... Oh, never mind. Nekotech actually mashing out at least a little bit. Pressure from Senpai is still very scary.
Yeah.
There's quite a few frame traps in here as well.
Yeah, Nekotech not really biting on any of them now.
Yeah. Probably has had to face quite a few of those before.
Yeah, punishing the parry.
Nice. Close to the butterflies, but the butterfly's gone now.
Oh,
whiff throw.
Stuffs in the handshake.
Nice use of the 5M. Ooh, good catch right there. Surprised that Nekotech isn't taking moments to set up possibly a butterfly in neutral. Oh, very nice. Wait a minute. I forgot, Rush does go through Beat Driver as well, doesn't it? I guess it's not just her checkup. So that's actually another thing that you could have been doing for getting through some of the pressure. Ooh. Nice. So the butterflies, and now just one more touch. Even chip. There it is. So now we're both on tournament and reset point. What a trade right there. Again, Nekotech in the corner. It's their way out right now. Ooh, nice hits. This is going to lead to butterflies. Yep. Okay, back shift, get around them. Plus frames. Overhead. Butterfly didn't detonate. Oh, he's already gone. Ooh, that's a good hit.
No, but definitely not looking great for Senpai. Blocks the overhead. The overdrive?
Okay.
Yeah, definitely needed that overdrive. Had to stop the bleed of chip. Whoa.
Beat Driver's gone. Spiral Spear gone.
Runs under.
Oh,
that's
my God. A good hit.
One more touch from Senpai.
Yeah, that was likely it. Especially with the OD and
yeah, but
super.
Nekotech obviously, like honestly, still in a very strong position. Just needs to keep Senpai out long enough to...
20 seconds on the clock right now. Time is a factor. Nekotech. Oh,
and now chip is on the table for Senpai.
Yeah.
The rush!
And the rush! We now have a reset! Okay. My goodness.
Just too
Yeah,
captivating.
Nekotech being extremely patient there, just kind of waiting things out. Gets a nice, I think it was a trade here.
Yeah.
And gets rid of the OD, yeah, like that. Yeah, it is actually quite interesting seeing that the projectile just kind of goes through the beak driver like that. Or like right above it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that just...
Curious if we're gonna see the same characters or if Senpai is gonna make a swap.
In all reality, I don't feel like the Anre was a bad pick or anything. It was just that, like, there was a few times where it kind of comes down to what I said before when it came to fighting Metera, was you're just playing very patient and you just kind of like immediately change it up. Like just change how things are going in an instant. Just overwhelm in a moment. Yeah.
But it doesn't take a genius to see how massive it's
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Passing through. Relent. Adjust with Relent.
It's like finding more ways out of the pressure from Anre, but still, both players have to really find a way in. Very least continue with the chip damage.
Yeah, Chip has been going kind of crazy in this set in particular, I feel like.
It's been a really big deciding factor because at the end of the time, like, the timer has been like really important.
Yeah.
And whoever's mounted the most chip really determines just who has to go in, and most of the time it's gonna be Nekotech who's just been doing a lot of this chip damage. Nice little mashes there. Good hit. That stuff did to you. That is honestly one of the farthest range stuffs I've ever seen.
Nope.
Okay, you're getting the full animation here. Now Senpai has to make something happen. 20 seconds left. Does have meter as well. 10 seconds though. Do you have enough time? You're gonna have to find a button into super at the very least.
Oh,
Has
all the
to
way.
find it now.
Nah, you're done.
Yep. Nekotech taking round 1. With only 2 seconds left.
2. Engage.
Nice passing through.
Nekotech being quite slow with their pressure as well. Just kind of... Okay. Just pressing like some 5Ls, keeping it very little. See if Senpai wants to press anything, possibly a parry. Okay, OD for Senpai. Now Chip is even worse than before, and even the damage from these hits are going to be happening a lot more.
Oh my god. The chip. Yeah, just
Chip.
mashing out.
Yeah, finding these a way out, but Chip is still going to be there. There you go. Senpai tying it back up.
Battle 3. Engage.
Yeah, Nekotech doing a good job of clipping a lot of those beak drivers before they charge.
Again, now once you're in the corner, just the chip damage is going to...
It's
add
not
up.
so bad because Overdrive isn't active,
Yeah.
so it's really only the EX moves, but... Nekotech is just doing a phenomenal job of navigating this matchup.
Yeah. as mentioned, these two play quite often, so Fly has had to fight this match quite a lot.
Yeah. Nice.
We haven't seen too many people actually do all too well against Senpai's Anre. Because, like, yeah, it's once again one of the characters that people just don't really have too much experience on. And
yeah.
Senpai as a player is just extremely solid. And my goodness, where's your health going?
Yeah, the chip. Although, you gotta hold everything. No chip, so if you can just block it out for 20 seconds, you'll run away with the round. Oh, I got clipped. Overdrive is now gone.
The chip is now a factor again, but 15 seconds. Can you actually chip out?
Or just avoid being chipped, yeah.
Possibly didn't recognize the time. Now here's the hurry up. Has to do something, but gets caught by the
spear
two
car. Let's go.
I'm afraid we cannot accept you into our crew. If you would like to appeal,
Believe in victory.
Goodness, that was game one of the reset.
Yeah, that was game one of the reset. Pretty much both rounds went to time. Or all 3 rounds.
Was it only? Yeah, I was about to say.
Was
it was
it
only
3
both
rounds?
I think it was 3.
I don't know.
If it was only 2, bro, that timer's lying. If that was only 2 rounds.
I'm not used to seeing timeouts in Granblue.
No, neither I. Nice parry right there. I think for one of the few times we've actually seen Nekotech take the initiative and really start getting the life lead early on into the match. Just kind of backing off, not wanting Nekotech to really be in range for rush, but actually taking a little bit of a run up there. Kind of just play back now. They actually can turtle if they wanted to, and yeah, eventually catching Senpai trying to move up.
Battle 2, engage.
Nice. All the way to the corner. Oh, wait, that was great combo stabilization.
And now at a really decent range here. Ooh, but getting caught by the jumping arrow. Again, shift damage still being a thing. Not as much as if there was OD, but you still have to worry about it adding up. And
big counter hit here.
Yeah. Senpai, even more than before, has been making these gaps even larger, making it so Nekotech wants to match something and eventually just going to get hit by extreme amounts of damage like we saw there.
Senpai trying to send this game into round 3, like the previous 4. Oh my god.
Oh,
you got
reaction. What a reaction. No, he didn't! I think that was light beat, so the recovery was just too fast. That, as well, Metera's SSBA has so much startup.
Yeah, that's true. It is a pretty slow SSBA.
Battle 3, engage.
That is one thing as well, is that the Spiral Spear can kind of catch Metera trying to go for those Zephyrs, considering it hits
whiff
high
throw.
up. Back into the corner, and now we're gonna watch out. Nice mash. Ooh, great anti-air right there. That's gonna get us a butterfly setup. Yep. Oh, but just Senpai bleeding through it. There's the OD, but a beautiful sidestep from Nekotech.
Straight into the rush as well. Senpai's been playing pretty far back, I feel like, and just trying to deal with Metera's zoning with like Anre zoning, but it feels like overall like Nekotech's just stronger at that range. Metera just controls the space slightly better.
Yeah. I think it's kind of how I mentioned before about the Eustace matchup. It's like Anre, even more than Eustace, can zone very well, but it's technically not meant to be his main game plan. So yeah, the zoning is just better off for Metera.
Yeah, of course.
I'm afraid we cannot.
And while I say that, Senpai is now going 2-0 with the Anre. And it mostly comes down to being able to play a lot more forward like that. Has some of those cancels that can kind of make it tricky when he's up close. Has the parry. So it's like if you're up close and you want to press a button, well, you got to worry about the parry. A lot of these things do really help with him being up close. So against Metera zoning, yeah, Metera should just be able to generally win it. But a lot of the time, Senpai's game sense is usually good enough that it can kind of get around some of the zoning pressure. But Nekotech has obviously been adapting a good amount to it. Now, once again, just the up-close pressure has to find a way out for Nekotech. Nekotech does at least have some amount of a life lead. But with each EX, each special, just going to be lowering more and more. And with a full combo as well, are we cashing out? Yes, we are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that kills?
Yeah, you just die. Senpai on tournament point.
I for real thought that was just not even out. I thought they went to auto combo a few times. Oh. Was there possibly a stick piecing? Okay.
Yeah, they can be unfortunate.
Yep. Senpai being a good sport and just kind of waiting it out for at least a little bit. Senpai, though, is on that tournament point. So Nekotech is going to have to make something happen here. Nice catch. Around the corner. Nice tech on the throw. Can't keep Senpai
lariat
in the corner.
out.
Once again, as mentioned, that's how Senpai's defense usually works, is that they just try to find an opportunity to get back into the mid-screen, not usually trying to press anything to find a hit, just try to leave the bad situation.
Overdrive to the throw.
Throw right there, just needs a little bit more chip damage. Is also available because of the OD, and there it is.
I feel like at that low health, even without the overdrive, Metera would have been able to chip out.
Yeah, probably. It's just that the OD makes it at least a little bit easier.
It makes it a ton easier. All your normals chip.
Sure. Yeah.
Everyone becomes Nagoriyuki.
Look, Impy, I threw away Strive. I'm not trying to listen to that name.
It's true.
Could have just said hide or something.
Hide's normals don't all chip.
Not all of them, I guess. Isn't that the same with Dago, actually?
Yeah, now that you mention it. Oh.
Okay, now just using the beach driver once again at this really good range.
Ooh, nice punish.
Just needs one more hit for Senpai to take it.
Senpai with no meter though, no back no back shift, no rush. That crossed up.
Is this gonna be the turning point for Nekotech? Can they continue it up? Nice blocks right there for Senpai.
Yeah, gonna just try and hold out the pressure until butterflies come back. Tried to rush through it, but it looks like it was just maybe slightly mistimed.
I'm afraid we cannot accept.
I think it was because there's a projectile follow-up from
okay.
Projectile follow-up,
We'll
and
see
it
it
hit
right
the
now.
rush afterwards. So I think she went through part of the spiral spear, just didn't have the range to actually hit Anre during it.
Yeah, unfortunate.
So yeah, we'll see it right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the projectile follow-up just kind of catching the rush right there, taking the set and taking the entire bracket for Senpai.
Nice.
Congratulations once again, still the most winningest player we have.
I know it doesn't sound like it should be a real word, but it is.
Sound like a real word.
It is.
You're telling me that's really in the dictionary?
Yeah. Google it.
No way.
Yeah, good stuff, Senpai. Thank you for joining pretty much like every single week. I know Rising is coming out in 2 weeks. A quick reminder, not next week, but the week after, we are going to run just an early access tournament. So if you're buying the deluxe edition on PlayStation, you'll be able to join, and yeah, that'll just be on the 13th, so the day before official launch. I just think that makes more sense than trying to run a normal Granblue bracket. We do also still have some Matcherino codes left. I am going to add the Discord and have people polish them off, but please visit the link, claim the codes, help us polish them off, and yeah. Other stuff coming up. We have our offline this Saturday down in Chinatown, OS NYC. We're going to be hosting 5 games. So Strive, Lumina, Uniclear, SF6, and then a mystery bracket. Mystery bracket is something we do every December, and it's a blast. If you can make it out, definitely come. And Lem does a very good job curating all the different games. And I know he is very, very excited to run it. So definitely come out if you're able to. Sunday, we have Under Night at 5 p.m. It's going to be a 2v2 Waseda style tournament this week. Next Monday, we have Melty at 8 p.m., just standard double elimination. But the week after for Melty, we're going to do bingo the way we did with Under Night. So I'm very excited for that. What else is coming up? Crossover Arc. Just got to remind, I'm going to start shilling that on every single stream. We run a yearly regional. We team up with Lunar Phase to put it on. It's going to be 3 days, March 22nd through 24th in Chinatown at OS NYC. You can visit crossoverarc.gg for the website just for some more general info. Or if you just want to straight up register, you can go to start.gg/crossover_arc. We do have different registration cutoffs. So there's early reg, there's regular registration, and late registration. We're going to have 5 main games. We're going to have Granblue, obviously Rising. Uni 2, we're going to have both Melties, so Lumina and MBAC, and we're going to have Guilty Gear Strive. All of those games are getting a minimum of $1,000 pop bonus on top of like the normal Matcherino and entries and everything. So come out, it'll be fun. We had a blast running it last year, and I'm very much looking forward to running it this year. But that's it for me. And yeah, I'll turn it over to Koyo and see if he has anything he wants to shout out before I send you all somewhere.
Nah, I think I'm all good. Just come to Crossover Arc. It'll be fun.
You should come.
I want to try to. I'm trying my hardest. I need to.
That's what I want to see. I want to see you make it out. All right, I'm gonna send everybody over to Ryer's stream. All right. Okay, cool. Thank you guys again for coming out, for using the codes. Say hi to Ryer, and I will catch most of you next week. See ya.